This is Sparta!
SpidrPig, SpidrPig, does whatever a SpidrPig does. Can he swing from a web? No, he can't. He's a pig. Look out, it's SpidrPig. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to World of Tanks. My name is My name is SpidrPig. No, my name is Spartan Elite 43, and we have a community replay sent in from SpidrPig. Even he's shaking his head. He's like, God, I can't believe it. Spartan just did this. He totally knew that ahead of time was going to happen. He was probably hoping, maybe. I'm gonna throw that out there. I'm not gonna lie, I can't help it. As soon as I seen his name, I'm like, wait a second, I can't not do it. It's a thing. I'm not even a Simpsons fan, but I know that. You know what I mean? Now we've already lost the teammate because it's an impressive level of debauchery going on. Like, he didn't have a chance to get to the cliffs, but somehow managed to kill himself already. Oops. That being said, this is no laughing matter because we are in the Jag 100. Not Cyclops. No, this is SpidrPig's Jag 100, and we have the bottom plate of a T110E5, and we just ammo racked him. He's lucky to be alive. Let's be real. There is no tank in the game that will decapitate you quicker than a Jag 100. And I mean that. Death Stars, you don't generally get ammo racked and turret flying from a Death Star because it's usually firing Hesh and it just doesn't decapitate you. It'll do a lot of damage, but it doesn't decapitate you. However, in just 2 short shots, we're already over 2,200 damage. So you can see how this one's going to go. With plenty of targets left to shoot at in Death Valley. Aptly named because if you go there and you're not in a very heavily armored tank destroyer with a giant gun, you're probably going to end up dead. Because there's a lot of guns shooting at you and just begging for punishment. Hello, King Tiger! And that's the low roll. Right, because, you know, shooting through the side of a Tier 8 heavy tank, even though, yes, it was through the track, I could understand going through a little spaced armor and then into the tank. But still, 170mm gun through the side of a Tier 8 heavy tank, 800 damage. 170mm gun through the bottom of a Tier 10 heavy tank, 1100 damage. You gotta love it. And through the cupola of the T-34, another low roll, 900 plus. So, yeah. Definitely love the Jag 100. So, if you're keeping track, we're already up to 4,000 damage done. 3,998 is the exact total, but just about 4,000 damage. So, absolutely incredible already. But it helps when everybody just kind of sits there and, are you serious, M103? An even 1,000 roll. So, that's a little more on point. Generally, you're going to hit people for 1,000 every time. Might be slightly less, might be a little more. I've hit people for 1,400 occasionally, but it's very occasional. Usually 1,100, 1,200 will be your high rolls, you know. But I have hit people for 1,400 with this thing. It is capable of some absolute monster hits, especially with high explosive when you go to shoot some squishy targets like waffles. It doesn't end well. Now, we don't pin that shot. You know how we know? Because on console, we get damage ribbons when we damage a tank that's undetected. So, no damage ribbon there, so no pin. But we're at 5,000 damage done. Our team is losing the match, okay? And realizing this and realizing that it's time to turn around to defend the other flank, SpidrPig has turned around, and he's going to be the hero of the day. 1,091 damage there, probably taking away that guy's will to fight, even though he's still pushing forward for some unknown reason. Maybe he thinks he can kill the M103 before the M103 can kill him? That would be a negative. Nice job. And there's SpidrPig telling the M103 to fall back. Not a bad plan. Consolidate your firepower, get yourself out of harm's way, let them come to you so that this big gun can continue to absolutely wreak havoc. And we're up to 6,300 damage. with 1250 blocked. Now, this isn't going to be an epic game as far as block damage goes. What it is an absolutely incredible damage game. The kind of damage that you dream about. The kind of damage that I have never been able to touch, even though I've wanted it. So, a little bit of a hint there for you guys, right? So, a little bit of a lag there. Now, this is being played on PS4. Good God, I can't talk this morning. I apologize, guys. But, yeah, this is being played on PS4. So, that's why it looks a little different than it does on Xbox. A little bit more color, I think. But turning around and catching people off guard after they're used to you not being there is just satisfying. It just really is. Now, this light tank is thinking he wants to get him a little bit of this Jag's juicy behind. I know what the light tank was thinking. However, he gets scared off. Now, he turns around. He's got 1,129 damage. Can he kill him with this shot? Come on. There it is. 1,133. Just enough to take him down with a little bit extra on the top. So, once again, bailing out that M103. M103 has just done his job. He doesn't have to do all the damage. He just needs to survive and let SpidrPig do his thing. Now, we're dipping into some heat rounds here, which isn't a bad plan most of the time, due to the fact that you're low, like your team has less. Now, the light tank just took 600 damage going off of the cliff, and then the M103 immediately makes him pay for it and finishes him off. So you got to love it. Now, this Panzerkampfwagen 7. Now, I don't remember exactly how much penetration the heat round, but I'm fairly confident that it goes up to 440 millimeters of penetration. I don't just pull that number out of my head. That number has stuck with me for some reason. I don't know why. But, yep, Leopard. Didn't need heat there, but it doesn't matter. Or was that a Leopard? Am I blind here? Somebody help me. Low resolution. I couldn't see it. Yeah, Leopard PTA. Okay. Not completely blind. It's okay. I am okay. But, yeah. Didn't need the heat there, but it was already loaded, and with this long of a load time, it's not like you can just switch, unless you have intuition and you get really lucky. Because if you have intuition and you are loaded and you switch, occasionally, when you switch, it'll automatically load the round that you're wanting, which could be absolutely amazing in some cases. But that's not got the best chance of happening, and honestly, you have a better chance of losing your round altogether and then not getting a shot. See, even SpidrPig agrees. So, we've got the Leopard here, we've got the Panzerkampfwagen here, and we also have an E4. Now, the E4 is down in the horseshoe fighting their other tank at the moment, which leaves this a 2v2, and both tanks are directly in front of SpidrPig. This is where you want people to be. Now, we are cresting a ridgeline, which isn't preferable. They're going to get easy shots into our underbelly, but we do have side. Come on, aim for the little. There you go, right through the side little bulge. Perfect shot placement there on the side. A little bit iffy with heat due to the fact that if you hit angled armor at the wrong angle, you can absolutely bounce the round. Heat and angled armor, not preferable. But was it easier to hit that shot than go through the bottom plate at that point? Probably. Now, if this guy turns his turret, I can guarantee where the next one goes. But yeah, he's given us that side bulge again. And that time, we aimed too far to the outside of the bulge, and it was just too much angling for the heat round, showcasing exactly what I was talking about with heat rounds and angled armor, not preferable. But we're out of heat rounds, which means standard AP from here on out, or high explosive. Due to the fact that it's an E4 and a Panzerkampfwagen 7, I would assume this shot is going through the bulge. Wait for it. Never mind. M103 coming in clutch with the butt shot. You know, never actually having to fire that shot could come in huge with this E4 that could be coming, and it sure is coming right around the mountain. Are we going to get an easy shot? Now, he's only got 838 hit points. Whoever was over there softened him up just enough to guarantee that if we pin one shot, we kill this E4. Is he going to come out broadside on in front of us? Yes! Oh, and we bounced around! Oh my god, we only have 700 hit points left. Please, whatever you do, E4, shoot the angled superstructure. You have all day to aim that shot. The M103 can't possibly kill you. Why would you rush the shot and shoot the superstructure instead of the bottom plate? That is the one decision I will never understand from people. And this time he comes out thinking he could beat the reload of the Jag, and unfortunately he failed to do so. Very well done, and I don't know if you guys noticed the damage counter up there, but...
It's over 9,000!
Thank you, Vegeta. It is over 9,000 damage. How much exactly? 11,572 damage. 2,660 block, Mastery Ace Tanker, first mark of excellence, 106,000 silver, 5,500 XP. So if you like what we're doing, punch the like button, leave a comment below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and as always, I will see you in the next video.